Alright, so if you watched Little Chef's video, then you already know how our game went. And if you didn't watch it, you can see we're 4-0. So we were able to stay undefeated, and we were able to get the win. But let's check out and see how we did it in case you guys haven't watched this video. And if you haven't watched this video, make sure you go and check it out. Link to the playlist is in the description as always. And let's just go ahead and be honest about this game. This game was an ass whooping from Set Hut. We were up at one time 37-0, and we finished it out 44-7 before we let them get one last one in here at the end with 2:50 left when the cheerleaders were playing. Just kidding. I don't want to say anything that mean because we'll be playing each other again soon, and I don't want it to come back to bite me. But let's check out and see how we did it actually. 22 first downs, not too bad. Offense, 471 total yards of offense. It's pretty good. No complaints here. 39 rushes. I like to see that 39 rush total up there. What really pops out to me, again, is how much we struggle on third down. Last year, we were great on third down. This year, we have been so bad so far. We did get 6 turnovers, including 5 interceptions. Very nice defensive game. Henderson played again. He was 0 for 3 with an interception. He threw the team's only interception. So he completed 1 pass to the wrong team. Wow. But Sturm, another strong game. 301 yards and 2 touchdowns. That guy's lighting it up. Rhodes, 22 carries, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. As we said, Sturm, just another, he helps us in the run game, pass game. He does all of it. Check this out. Kerry Thomas Jr. was 3rd in receptions with only 4, but he did have 139 yards and a 65-yard long, but no touchdowns. And then here's a brief look at Lil Chef's stats. Go and check out his video to see more of these. We're just going to be quickly scroll through these. Make sure you check out his video though. Okay, let's check out the injury report and see if we have any injuries to denote. We do have the Corbin White, still hurt with a dislocated ankle, so he's going to be out a little bit longer. We jumped up to number 40 this week. Wow, very nice jump up. Number 40. We're close to getting in the top 25. That would be quite a feat to get to the top 25. 83 for year 2. I think we dropped there. 62 for year 3, and then 65, moving up a little bit there towards the end. As we jump into our recruiting section, we had Brian Ramsey, the 80 overall running back, visit last week, and man, did it pay off. He jumped up a lot. We are actually now in first place, have a nice little lead over over Minnesota. So we really are counting on getting this guy. It's looking like a really outstanding job with recruiting around this guy. We do have one more that's ready to visit, so let's go ahead and schedule his visit. The guard David Mayfield, which is getting close to declaring with us. We're going to go ahead and let him visit week 7. Might as well get it over with soon so we can go ahead and get ready for the next recruit to commit. So again, we're going to stick with 700 on Brian Ramsey and then 645 on just about everybody else except for the defensive tackle. He's at 640. Side note here, the number 1 quarterback is this Mark Wright, and we have an enormous lead for this guy. He's only 49% locked, but we're the only team to offer him a scholarship, and we have a enormous lead. Like I said, we don't even need a quarterback, but if I can land this guy, that would definitely look good for future recruits seeing us get a top tier quarterback. So this week we play FIU, another conference game, I believe, and Kirby's picking us to win this one. And it looks like for most of this stuff, we are ranked higher than them. Overall, I like to see that 9 turnover differential. We're number 1 in the country now in the turnover differential. We take care of the ball very well here at UTSA, and we're going to continue to do that. But what is noteworthy here is that FIU is also undefeated and 2-0 in conference. So this is a huge game for us this week. Hopefully we can get another W and get ready to move forward in the season. Alright, so if you're looking up at the top there, you can see that we lost last week. So we are no longer undefeated. We lost 44-10. Golly, I can't believe that we lost that bad. So no reason really to check this out because we were down big. Team stats, only 13 first downs, 35 rushes. Man, passing yard was terrible, 70. No turnovers by either team. I guess that's good. Third downs were okay. Not as bad as we have been in the past. Sturm 8 for 22. That's a terrible game. He was sacked 5 times. That's probably not a big helper. Okay, so Rhodes, I'm guessing, got hurt because he only had 4 carries. And Clay came in for 18. Sturm had the only touchdown. Passing, Kerry Thomas Jr. 3 catches. Let's see, 1 drop by each of those guys, but that's not going to change a 34-point game. I can't believe how bad we played. Well, if you want to see how lilshef did, make sure you check out his video. The playlist, or the link to the playlist is in the description, as always. Let's see if we have some new injuries. Nope, just White. He's still hurt. Checking out our championship contenders. I know we probably dropped this week. Nope, we stayed the same. 40. Our ranks 40, and then we got an 89, 60, and 66. As we check out the recruiting, all of our points are already designated. We are in a recruiting battle for this guy right there, Brian Ramsey. So if we go over to top schools, you can see we got a small lead, but it's going to be close. It's going to be like a photo finish for this guy. But hopefully we're going to be able to land him because that would sure up a lot of our offensive struggles immediately. We got 6 guys ready for visit. And if we can, we're going to schedule them all this week if we can. We'll see when we can schedule them. Yep, against Marshall, we'll schedule them there. Marshall is undefeated, so we'll see how that goes. Marshall. Alright, so all of our guys are scheduled for the visit this week against Marshall. We're going to stick with the same recruiting strategy. We've got 645 on everyone except for Anthony Pierce, the defensive tackle. His is at 640. But really, we're looking in really good shape for him anyway. And the same for Brian Ramsey is the guy that we just have to land. As we check out the game, Herbie's picking Marshall to win on the road. So they're going to come in our house and win is what he's saying. I do expect this to be a good game. I think we'll score more points this week. I think, no promises, although their defense does look pretty stout. Hopefully we'll keep from turning the ball over again this week as we're number 1 in turnover differential. And hopefully that'll play a key role in us getting a victory. But this will be the 3rd undefeated team we played in a row, starting with Texas State, FIU, and then Marshall, the Thundering Herd. Hopefully we can get back on the winning side here and get to 5-1. Alright, we lost again to the Thundering Herd of Marshall. So we were actually up 7-0 and then up 10-7 to end of the first quarter. I guess we just couldn't stay with it. I don't know what happened in this game. Well, first of all, they had more first downs than we did. Our offense was terrible in this game. 278 total yards. That is not going to win very many games. Passing, 9 for 26. So we had 3 turnovers in this game. That is not like us. They did have 2 turnovers. We intercepted 2 balls, but not really our style of play. Okay, I'm guessing Sturm got hurt because 2 for 8. I don't know why he would have been in there for that long if he's... That's terrible. 2 for 8 for 11 yards and an interception. Let's just let that sink in for a second. Okay, so moving on. Rhodes back in action this week. 18 carries for 96 yards. I just can't get over how bad Henderson was in this game. He had 8 carries also. Receiver Gary Harris, I believe his name. Harris is his last name for sure. 109 yards and a touchdown. Did Kerry Thomas Jr. get hurt? Because he did not have a catch or a drop in this game. Interesting. We'll have to check that out for sure. So nope, just the running back still the only one on the list. I don't understand what happened with Kerry Thomas Jr. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess maybe he got hurt in the game, but he's not out for a long period of time. As always, make sure that you go and check out Lil Chef's channel. The link to the playlist is in the description below. Sturm, it says that he's hot. I don't understand how he is, but that's fine. He's got 2 interceptions. Henderson's got 2 interceptions as well. Hopefully he's not going to be in the game very much more, but only 9 touchdown passes so far. Rhodes, 91 carries, 478 yards. Clay has 29 for 136. White did pretty good in the 1 week that he played, and then he was hurt. So he's going to be back soon, hopefully in time to make a difference. Kerry Thomas Jr. still leading us in catches. Gary Harris, the tight end, still a reliable second option. And Greg Campbell, another option out there, is a second wide receiver. Who really cares about the offensive line? Davenport still leading us in tackles. Davis dropped a little bit, but 27. Let's go over here and look at sacks. 2.5 for the true freshman, Arnold. And Davenport, the senior, only has 1.5. He got both those. He got all that in one game. We just don't have a big pass rush. Interceptions. Devron Davis has 5 interceptions. That gives him 13 for his career. That is impressive. Wow. 113 yards. And he's got a block. Field goal. He's got 1 touchdown. This guy is just... I'm going to miss him when he's gone. Miss him big time. Kicking. Our senior kicker, 10 for 15. Not great percentage. Where's he missing from? 1 from under 29. So all of his misses are 40 to 49, which I guess is okay. I mean, since he's a power kicker and all. Recruiting wise, we got our first commit this week. And David Mayfield, the guard, cannot wait to get him on the field. I added John Perkins to the list. He doesn't appear to be too committed anywhere. 30% lock. So I'm going to go ahead and add 700 points and see what happens with him. As far as everyone else goes, we are looking like we are fixing to be in gold with recruits. Only one I'm worried about is Brian Ramsey, the 80 overall running back. It's kind of why I added the Perkins at the bottom. I tried to add some cornerbacks too, but there's not any good ones left, it appears, to have a shot at. Couple more guys ready to visit, so let's go ahead and see if we can't get them scheduled. And we can schedule them against LA Tech, so let's do it. You, me, and a cashew. Schedule this guy too. Let's go, baby. So got both of our guys scheduled for visits. Now let's go ahead and check out top classes. I only have 1 recruit, so I know we're not going to be that high. We're at 121, so I guess we're slightly above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classes, which have 1 total recruit as well, and they're all low. 2 of these have 0 recruits. Let's see if we can check out where Lil Chef is at. He's been recruiting his ass off if you watch his videos. He's on up there. He's got 4 total commits, 3 3-stars and 1 1-star for an 82 overall class. So not too bad. He's getting there. He's got some good recruits though coming in. Hopefully he will get some wins and be able to stay at Texas State. Last thing we'll look at is the championship contenders that we look at every week. We are at 44 now after another loss. And 93 for 15, 61 for 16, and 60 for 17. So despite back-to-back losses, we have jumped up significantly in 2017. like 6 spots. This week we play, like I said, LA Tech. They are 1-4. We should be able to get a win and get back on track here with this game. Herbie's picking us. It does appear that we are the overall better team all over the field. And hopefully the turnover differential will smooth out and we'll be able to get back on track with that as well. Alright, so that's going to wrap up week number 8